Tonight, as part of his campaign pledge to rebuild the American steel industry, President Trump slapping new 25% tariffs on foreign steel and aluminum imports.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal. This is the beginning of making America rich again.
Some American steel workers now praising the move.
When that happens, it's going to help our industry. We're going to be able to regroup, and we're going to be able to stay alive.
But critics argue the tariffs will drive up prices for U.S. consumers. Discount store owner Peter Elitzer worries they'll hurt his bottom line. Are you worried that this will hurt your bottom line?
There's no question about it, because we'll have to absorb some of that, which is tough in a business that works on tight margins anyway. And it will also be problematic for the economy generally.
And the president promising new tariffs this week on countries that restrict the sale of American goods.
Reciprocal tariffs, and very simply, it's if they charge us, we charge them. That's all.
The tariff talk comes amid a growing legal showdown over President Trump's efforts to downsize the federal government. This afternoon, a judge keeping the president's buyout offer to federal workers on pause, while another federal judge ruling the Trump administration has not fully followed his order to unfreeze federal spending that President Trump had stopped, and telling the White House to release all the money. But President Trump is defending his cost-cutting efforts.
And the day you're not allowed to look for theft and fraud, etc., then we don't have much of a country. So no judge should frankly be allowed to make that kind of a decision. It's a disgrace.
The president now telling billionaire Elon Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency to root out wasteful spending in the Education Department and the Pentagon. And employees at the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau are being told to stay home this week. Trump's budget director says the agency has a surplus of over $700 million and that the spigot is now being turned off, while the agency says it's won back $17.5 billion for Americans. Democrats slamming the Trump administration for bypassing Congress.
Every time you hear DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, you just remember it is the Department of Government Evil.
And in a new move, the president also literally changing change, instructing his Treasury Secretary to stop minting new pennies. It cost nearly 4 cents to produce a 1-cent coin.
Gabe, the president also gave more detail about those reciprocal tariffs.
Yes, Lester, the president just said he'll announce them over the next 2 days. Asked about the possibility of other countries retaliating, the president said, "I don't mind," arguing his move saves American jobs. Lester.
All right, Gabe Gutierrez starting us off. Thank you. Those new tariffs promised by President Trump could be another test for the usually close relationship between the U.S. and Canada. Our Erin McLaughlin reports from Toronto on the move that is sparking backlash tonight.
With President Trump announcing fresh tariffs and renewing talk of making Canada the 51st state. Tonight, many Canadians say they're stealing their resolve for a trade war.
We feel betrayed.
Outside Toronto, retiree Susan Bright is going to battle at Vince's supermarket, searching for over an hour to find produce that's not made in America, a tough task in the frigid Canadian winter.
Betrayal is a strong word.
It is, and that's how I feel.
Why?
Because we've been neighbors and friends and partners and allies for years, hundreds of years.
With Canada a top supplier of both steel and aluminum to the U.S., President Trump's latest announcement could have a major impact on critical industries in both countries, from cars to construction. And while the president has temporarily paused his more sweeping 25% tariff on Canadian goods, it's all led to deep economic uncertainty and anger. Vince's store owner, Giancarlo Tremarchi.
We've seen a real resurgence from our customer base as they look to shop local and support Canadian brands. That's a huge movement right now.
So customers are asking you.
Demanding. And we don't do that very often here in Canada.
Those demands stretching to travel, with many Canadians canceling their trips to the U.S. Bob Bloomer has been traveling to Florida every winter for the last 24 years.
I just can't justify going down there right now.
Outgoing Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was recently caught on a hot mic saying he thinks Trump's talk of annexation is a real thing. That threat leading to this reaction to the U.S. national anthem in stadiums across the country. All of it transforming Canadian politics, forcing the Conservative Premier of Ontario into a dramatic U-turn.
Prior to these tariffs, you yourself said you were 100% Trump. Do you regret that position?
Well, Trump 1.0 is now Trump 2.0. I never thought in a million years he'd threaten his closest ally and treasured partner.
With the U.S. GDP roughly 10 times the size of Canada's, some say all they can do is wait.
So how does this end?
In about 4 years, things will get better. If you guys down south don't mess it up too much.
Erin McLaughlin, NBC News, Toronto.
And Laura Jarrett joins me now. Laura, let's go back to the legal battles over President Trump and the cost-cutting move as he gets this rebuke from a federal judge. How serious is this?
Yeah, the words from this judge in Rhode Island, not mincing words at all, in fact, Lester. And it's the first time we have seen a court say that the Trump administration is deliberately defying a court order, which is noteworthy. Then we have another federal judge tonight saying that the administration essentially needs to provide status reports because it needs to be trusted that it's following through on a different court order, all of which raising the question of whether the courts can continue to really provide a meaningful check. And that's a question being raised because the vice president is saying things like judges are not allowed to control the executive's legitimate power, raising a question of course, what is and is not legitimate. Still, the administration has plenty of legal paths to try to challenge these court orders. But for now, many of them are on hold.
All right, Laura, thank you. Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.